Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video I really want to address how we can level up our play before we even sit down at the table. And I think a great way to do that is our personal rituals. Personal rituals or pre-game rituals aren't just wearing our lucky socks or our lucky hat. They're active engagement in activities that put ourselves in the best mental place to be successful. Those things are backed up by psychology and science to help improve our play. I think one of the first things we can do is our mental reps. What is that? Because we all know our physical reps of getting card games in and playing out certain play lines, but these are mental situations. These are not ideal dice roll, bad mulligans, really unfavorable positions in the game state, and mentally putting ourselves there and mentally helping ourselves work our way out and through those situations. Why is that important? What can that be helpful for? That can help us improve our confidence. That also can help us improve our play lines in those situations, and also can decrease our stress level in those situations. Because if we have the mental reps, that directly can impact our play. Research has looked at this and said that mental reps are almost just as good as physical reps. We're using the same mental pathways, the same aspects of our memory, and reinforcing the same aspects of our play by doing mental reps as we are in physical. But the benefit is, we can do it on our own, before we're playing, the night before we're playing. Both can help contribute to your being successful. So setting time to set your mental reps in before you play. The next is staying grounded. I've addressed this in a few videos, right? At the start of play, our emotions are high and our anxiety can be flowing. And even between rounds. So what do? Engage in our grounding strategies of choice, whether that be some mindfulness-based meditations or mindful activities, or even breathing strategies. We've talked in previous videos about diaphragmatic breathing or box breathing, but those are helpful strategies to keep us in that zone for our peak performance. And I encourage anyone to look back at those videos that really addresses that in depth and really look at how things like diaphragmatic or box breathing or other grounding skills can lower those kind of stressful situations to a place where we can perform at our best, getting those flow states and achieve peak performance in those moments. Before we enter into that tournament or enter into that round, calming ourselves, getting ourselves into that threshold or that zone that we perform at our best is key for our success. And the next is get our body moving, physically warming up, whether that be between rounds or again before we even start play. 10 to 15 minutes of movement in our body releases the feel-good drugs in our brain that are associated with decreasing stress, increasing focus, and allowing our body to be resilient through a long day of play. Think about this. When your body is tense and you are tight, you are playing tense and you are playing tight. We have a long day of competition with a lot of high highs and low lows. You have a lot of stress hormones that are released inside of your body, cortisol and adrenaline. And what a great way to kind of flush those out between rounds, or even kind of flush those out before we even start the tournament by moving our body. And it's not about running a marathon. It can be a simple thing as just stretching or going for a short walk between rounds. But being intentional to move our body. Because when our body feels good, our mind has the opportunity to perform at its best. So I'm going to encourage each one of you to kind of sit down, reflect, and kind of set your pregame ritual. Because the key to any successful pregame ritual is that it is a ritual, that we do it over and over and over again as a part of our setting up ourselves up for success. And I'm also going to encourage each and every one of you to go down in the comments below and put your pregame ritual. What do you do to put yourself in the best position to be successful? You all have a great day and good luck.